Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Flying Doghouse live stream. We are going to take cross country series leg number 9 from first flight up to Norfolk, Virginia. So we'll get going here at the bottom of the hour. So it's currently 9:18. So we've got about 12 minutes before we officially get started. Welcome. Hope you enjoyed the live stream tonight. We'll be switching over into the sim before we start our taxi. We have already been given our instructions, so our squawk code is currently set, altimeter is ready, and we will contact New York Center on our departure. We'll get going here in just a few minutes. We're making our way up to Norfolk, Virginia in the Cessna 414. And we are using sayintentions.ai for our flight tonight. So, if you're not familiar with it, we'll give you some, at least a sneak peek. And there is a 24-hour free trial available from SayIntentions. And I am just a paying customer, so I'm just sharing this as a part of what I think to be a cool part of the sim, and I've been enjoying it immensely since I've subscribed. So we'll get going here in just a few minutes. Welcome aboard. Okay, we're about 10 minutes from the start of our live stream. We're sitting here at just off of runway here at first flight. We'll be taking off in the Cessna 414. Already run through all of our pre-flight checks, magneto check, etc., etc. We're good to roll here in just a couple of minutes. And happy Friday evening to everybody. It's October 3rd, 9:20 in the evening Eastern Daylight Time here in the U.S. Sitting on the runway, ready for departure at Kitty Hawk First Flight. Making our way up Norfolk, Virginia this evening. We are still working on our USA cross-country tour that we started in Key West, Florida. And we have made our way this far up the eastern seaboard. We're just going to have a quick fly tonight in the Cessna 414 up to Norfolk, Virginia. We'll encounter another lighthouse on the way up. We'll fly over Corolla which is home to the Currituck Lighthouse. And it is lovely red brick with black ironwork. It's quite distinctive looking. We'll get going here in just a minute or two. This will be a pretty quick flight in the 414. I'm anticipating somewhere between 25 and 30 minutes. Get airborne. And we'll take our time. We're not in a hurry. We're not going to do a bunch of touch and goes. Pretty straightforward here tonight. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and switch over into the sim so that we're not staring at the thumbnail for 15 minutes. Every day's a learning day. All right, parking brake is coming off, and we'll go ahead and roll out here onto the active. I am going to use flap on departure. Okay, so we're sitting here at the end of runway 3. And we will contact center once airborne as we were originally instructed. So we'll see if Say Intentions honors that or if they come back at us with something different. Again, welcome to the live stream.
New York Center, Piper 9440 X-ray 17,000.
Piper 9440 X New York Center, roger.
And we are using Say Intentions again for tonight's flight. I think we should go ahead and about 5 minutes. We'll wait for a minute. Okay, so once we depart the airfield here at First Flight, we will make our way northbound up across Kitty Hawk and then Southern Shores on our way to Corolla. And then we'll make our way into Virginia. And then we'll pretty much follow the sound up into Virginia, and then we'll make our way over to Norfolk, and we'll make sure that we stay away from the restricted military airspace that's in the area. And if we don't, then I'm anticipating Say Intentions to give us a number to call. All right. Perfect way to end the work week here, so we're going to be departing here in just about 2.5, 3 minutes. Thanks for being along either for the live stream or for the replay. Our next leg, I do believe, we'll be flying out of Norfolk and we'll be making our way north. And we'll pick an airport that's somewhere along the Potomac River for our final destination for the next leg. So we'll be in the Washington, D.C. area, I am anticipating. With that, we are coming off the break. And we are departing First Flight. We'll be contacting departure on 124.725. And up we go. Here coming up. Flaps coming up. Good morning, New York Center. This is November 123 Alpha Zulu with you about 1,000 feet, making our way northbound VFR to Norfolk, Virginia.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, radar contact.
Radar contact, 123 Alpha Zulu.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, radar contact, continue VFR to Norfolk.
Continuing VFR to Norfolk, 123 Alpha Zulu. New York Center requesting, 123 Alpha Zulu requesting altitude at our discretion.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, climb and maintain 18,000 feet.
I don't particularly want 18,000 feet. New York Center, 123 Alpha Zulu requesting 3,000 feet VFR.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, 123 Alpha Zulu. So there you go. There's hiccup number one tonight. We'll jump outside the plane here. Again, this is going to be a quick ride.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, contact Norfolk departure on 119.55.
Contacting Norfolk departure on 119.55, 123 Alpha Zulu. I've been talking all day. I think I'm about talked out today. Norfolk departure 123 Alpha Zulu is with you 3,000 feet, approximately 5 miles north of first flight, and we're making our way VFR to Norfolk.
Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, Norfolk departure, good morning, Kill Devil Hills, altimeter 29901.
Altimeter 29901, 123 Alpha Zulu.
November 00 Bravo, requesting IFR clearance to Mayport Naval Station. Victor's kite Dennis file, climb maintain flight level 260, departure on 119.55, squawk 137500 Bravo.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, VFR altitudes.
Norfolk departure 123 Alpha Zulu. We were cleared to altitude at our discretion, requesting 3,000 feet.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, climb and maintain 3,000 feet.
3,000 feet, 123 Alpha Zulu. All right, let's get the aircraft trimmed out here. It does like about 12 of down. We're nice and trimmed out here. Come back some on the RPM. And we're just going to kick back and enjoy the view tonight. So this is Pine Island that we're coming over the top of. This is a private airstrip that's located on the banks.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Clear to first in flight, climb and maintain 8,000, departure frequency 119.55, squawk 4756, Cessna 972 Sierra Lima.
So stream health tonight is looking great. And no operator error tonight on the stream with staring at the thumbnail for an extended period of time. So we are live in the sim and enjoying the scenery as we make our way up to Norfolk. And we'll swing our way over and have a look at the lighthouse at Corolla. We're a few minutes from making that happen.
Skyhawk 3 Lima uniform, contact Washington Center on 123.85.
12385, good day. Washington Center, November 713, Lima uniform with you, 800 feet. Roger.
One of the interesting things about this part of the Outer Banks is there are wild horses that live on the island. As we get up here a little bit further beyond Corolla, they are wild and roam-free, and they are protected. Here is the lighthouse. So this is add-on scenery available on Flightsim.to. All of the lighthouses in the North and South Carolina coast, I believe, are included in that pack. That is Corolla Light. I encourage you to go give it a Google search. It's quite a fascinating lighthouse. But this will be the part of the coastline where you would be encountering the wild horses.
101 Golf Charlie, 1,700 feet to the south, inbound to land.
Beechcraft 101 GC Norfolk approach, roger. Flight Beechcraft 101 GC Norfolk approach, I need to amend your flight. Can you tell me your destination?
Norfolk approach, 101 Golf Charlie. Say again.
Da, 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 da. All right, we are continuing to make our way northbound here. This is a very isolated part of the North Carolina coast. Absolutely gorgeous. But it's also not the place that you want to be during a hurricane. Okay, we'll be making our way into Virginia shortly. Again, as I mentioned, this is a relatively short stream tonight, particularly with the 414. We are moving along here. Of course, I've got cruise set at about 150.
BSM2 Bravo Juliet Norfolk approach, contact Oceana approach on 118.9er.
Contacting Oceana approach on 118.9, a WVSIM2 Bravo Juliet.
Yeah, we're going to make make a slight volume adjustment here with Say Intentions. It's a little low, at least in my headset. I'm going to bump it up a little bit. Always fun to try to get everything mixed together. At any rate, if you just joined the live stream, welcome. Making our way from Kitty Hawk First Flight up to Norfolk, and we are in the Cessna 414 again. And we are using Say Intentions again. But they have been doing some updating to the product, so that's always a good sign. I am interested in having a play with the traffic insertion, so we'll see what that might be about. I do have nameplates turned on tonight, and I do have multiplayer at the moment on.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, contact Oceana departure on 123.9er.
Contacting Oceana departure 123.9 or 123 Alpha Zulu. Good day. Oceana departure November 123 Alpha Zulu is with you currently 1,300 feet, 3 miles north Corolla Lighthouse in North Carolina, making our way to Norfolk as our final destination. Good morning.
Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, Oceana departure. Good morning, Currituck altimeter 29901.
Altimeter 29901, 123 Alpha Zulu. Yep, so during the last handoff, we had already set our altimeter to 29191, so we are good with that. And I have adjusted our flight path so that we won't be contending with that restricted military operations area that I mentioned when we took off from first flight. Just continuing to make our way northbound here. Welcome to Back Bay.
National 0 Tango Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 260.
Climb maintain flight level 260 for National 0 Tango Charlie. Contacting Norfolk approach on 125.2 for National 0 Tango Charlie.
So as we get closer to the Naval Air Station here, I am anticipating encountering additional military hardware, so to speak. I did have one flight during the early part of this cross-country series where I had to turn off.
07 Foxtrot, contact Washington Center on 123.85.
Contact Washington Center on 123.85, 207 Foxtrot. Washington Center, bearing 207
usually
Foxtrot,
someone who finds
level
it
300,
entertaining
VFR,
to
direct to Elizabeth City.
Provide fighter escort, I guess. We're good, thanks. And we quite frankly appreciate the lack of shenanigans.
Oceanic departure, this is Bonanza 994 Sierra X-ray, requesting IFR clearance as filed.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
This is, let's see, so departure on 123.9er, vectors to veggie, then as filed, altitude 7,000 feet, squawk 2324, Bonanza 4 Sierra X-ray.
Bonanza 4 Sierra X-ray, read back correct.
Okay, so pause here for just a second. And I'm going to switch over to the Southeast Asia server. And we will continue our flight here.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, contact Norfolk Tower on 120.8.
Contact Norfolk Tower 120.8, 123 Alpha Zulu. Norfolk Tower, November 123 Alpha Zulu. Requesting clearance to land Norfolk.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, make straight in for runway 32.
Straight in, runway 32, 123 Alpha Zulu. All right, we've got a straight in approach. We will go ahead and start getting ourselves airspeed and altitude managed here. And as I mentioned, this is a short flight. This is Oceana Naval Air Station here to our 3 o'clock.
Baron 07 Foxtrot, welcome to Norfolk. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Thank you, over to 121.9er 207 Foxtrot.
Norfolk Tower, Tango Charlie, still in your airspace, still looking for the option, runway 23.
Tango Charlie, runway 23 cleared for the option.
So one of the things I have noticed is that they are continuing to update the phraseology of the product, and it's changed in the last 4 or 5 weeks. So different kinds of chatter are now taking place. Excuse me. And it seems like we have some additional voicing going on with the controllers, which is great. Good to see that. All right, this aircraft is adorned with what I call aggravation wear around the gear. We'll hear that warning. That warning klaxon came on because of our engine output. Go ahead and drop gear here. We're at 130. And we were cleared straight in for runway 30.
Sky Courier 5 Papa Tango, contact departure.
Contacting departure, 5 Papa Tango.
And we're still a few miles out here. Jump outside the plane, gear is down. We should be good with no flaps, but we can go ahead and put, I guess, one notch of flap out here as we make our way in.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, winds 120 at 3. Runway 32, cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 32, 123 Alpha Zulu, winds 120 at 3. We have the airfield in sight, tower in sight. And we will make our way in here to welcome to Norfolk. And I have a good friend from high school that lives here, stationed here, now well out of the military.
Norfolk Tower, Baron 207 Foxtrot, flight level 1200 feet.
Baron 5207 Foxtrot, Norfolk Tower, roger. Continue approach.
All right, decision height. And we should be good. Welcome to Norfolk. And Norfolk ground, good morning. 123 Alpha Zulu requesting taxi to general aviation parking.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, taxi to GA parking stand 3 via Alpha. Have a good day.
Stand 3 via Alpha. 3 Alpha Zulu. All right. I am not going to subject folks on the live stream to a
Cessna
taxi.
3 Alpha Zulu, stand 3 Alpha confirmed. 3AZ is not a known designation here.
Stand 3, November 123 Alpha Zulu. Good day.
Cessna 3 Alpha Zulu, good day.
All right, there we go. Another leg in the books for our cross-country series. We would love to have you along for our next flight. We're going to be making our way from Norfolk up to the DC area, and we'll have that live stream scheduled shortly. If you haven't already done so, please like and subscribe. Love to have you as a channel member. We're continuing to grow. We are grateful for all of our subscribers. And we've got some new content coming out, actually, tomorrow morning. So if you're watching this live stream live or a recent replay, check out our most recent aircraft review. With that, I'm leaving it here. As always, I hope everybody is keeping well. And until next time, folks, cheers, y'all.